What's up guys, Meredith with AmericanTrucks.com, and today we are checking out the Raxium G2 Euro headlights with the parking lights, chrome housing, and clear lens, fitting all 1997 through 2003 F-150s. Now older gens can start to show their age, especially when it comes to their headlights, and if that's something that you're currently experiencing, this is going to be a great mod to refresh them. Now these will be a good choice for the F-150 owner who's looking for an affordable replacement to clean up the appearance of the truck and brighten up the front end, while also restoring the lighting performance if you have noticed a lull in the light output due to a worn headlight. Now, as you can see, each light here will come in two pieces. This will split right in the middle to separate the main portion of the headlight from the parking light on the outside. Now, regardless of the separation, both of the housings will have a cutout around the reflector for that Euro style appearance, paired with the crystal clear lens to help the light output. Now, they will include the main headlight bulb here, but you will have to swap over the turn signal bulb from your factory light. Now, the outer corner, these will also have an amber reflector to keep up to OE standard and break up the chrome a bit for some more classic styling. Now these will have a chromed plastic housing for that fully polished appearance, and that plastic will allow for a direct fit molded to factory specs, so you're not going to have any questions when it comes time to install these. Now the lens here is made of a polycarbonate material, which is super clear yet very durable with good impact resistance. These lights will also be DOT and SAE certified to keep up to OE standard. Now, like I said, this does come with the main headlight bulb. It is pre-installed and has an OE style connector here. You will have to swap over the turn signal bulb into that parking light. Now, you also will get all of the factory style adjustments, making sure that these are fine-tuned properly for the best visibility. Now these are about $150 for the package here. That's going to make these super affordable, and reasonably so, considering that these will be more of a factory style replacement, even though they do have that Euro styling. Now while they do have the factory vibe, they will make a big improvement for the front end of your F-150, and at such an affordable price point, it's going to make this set a great option for your build if you're looking to save a little bit of money and you're also looking for that classic look. Install will be a 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, and it's probably going to take you about an hour or so to get these installed. Now speaking of the install, one of our customers here has put these in their F-150 and is going to walk you through what that process looks like step by step, so that is going to wrap it up for my review. Let's go ahead and get into the install.
These are the tools I use to do my install. I needed a Phillips screwdriver to reinstall the side marker, because the side markers come with small Phillips stainless screws. I needed a flat screwdriver to help get the bars that were holding the brackets in place. If they get stuck, you can use that as a pry. And then I used a 1/4 inch driver with a small extension and a 7mm socket. And that was to get my standard screws out for my side markers. And that is all that is needed to do this install.
Hi there. We're going to replace the headlights on my 2003 Ford F-150 XL with 85,000 miles on it. As you can see, it has the stock headlights in it, and we're going to replace them with the Raxium G2 Euro headlights with the side marker. It's a very straightforward installation. For the installation, you will need a screwdriver, and you will need a small 1/4 inch socket, 7mm, or a nut driver 7mm. And that is all you need to get it going. So we're going to be starting ourselves on the passenger side, and if you notice, you'll see a clip here that goes up and down, and there's a clip here that goes up and down, and both these attach to the mounting brackets on the headlight. So the key to get those out, you need to pull them up and then push in, pull them up again, and then they'll come all the way out, see? And inside, what you'll notice is there's a hole, and when you slide it all the way up, the hole is exposed, so you can pull the mounting brackets out. All right, in order to take these headlights out, there are a clip here and a clip here. Both these clips need to be pulled up. They pull up and make one click, and then you got to push them in and pull up again, and then they come all the way out. And what they are doing is the clip holds onto the mounting bracket on the light. So you need to make sure you pull them both up so that there we go. So the light is able to pop out. So with that, we will pop our headlights out. And sometimes they take a little work to get them out, which is not a problem. There we go. Make sure we pull it out. And they'll come right out. I'm going to unput mine right here because I actually have another big bulb in mine. So this is how you remove the headlight. Now we need to pull the side marker out. Side marker has one screw in the top here, 7mm. I like to use a socket or a nut driver. And basically you want to unscrew that and get it to your point where it becomes nice and loose. And then reach in there and grab that one out. There we go. With that being said, this comes straight up this way, like that. And here is the light. So you will turn it and take out the light bulb. Alright, and to do the installation for the side marker. And notice on the top, the side marker does come with a new screw. So what I removed with my 7mm, replaced with a small Phillips head stainless steel screw, which is good. It has a clip on it. One thing you'll notice about this, it has a slide rail in the bottom and it has a divot in the top. So that'll fit in this. Slide rail goes into the channel here and the divot goes into the rail up top. So first of all, we're going to put in the headlight, side marker light. Small, small, big. So we're going to match them up, small, small, big. Get them in there. Sometimes it can be a little difficult with something new like this, no problem. So we will get them in. There we go. Slide it over where it belongs and locks in place. Maybe a little tight because you're fitting it for the first time. No problem. One thing is it does need to sit at, looking at it, because you want it to sit down at an angle so it fits in where the lights bracket is. Just like that. And then look for it again. So you want to get your rails in place and you want to get your channel in place here and lock it in place. And there you go. Now your side's in. You want to take your Phillips head screwdriver and your stainless steel screw, and you can look down in where the hole is. And it looks like I'm going to either need a washer to go with this, or I could probably look and see if I can work my 7mm back in there. So now we're going to put in the side marker. The kit came with a small stainless steel screw. So in order to get this to fit, I found myself a washer to fill the gap between the screw and the hole, so that way it'll mount nice and flush. So with that, I'm going to put this in, and that will mount your side marker. Nice and firm. Side marker is in. One thing you'll notice inside of the light housing, there is a hole here and then a rail. And then on the other side here, same thing, you got two holes. Then you have a rail up top and a rail on the bottom. That is going to be important when lining up your light to get in, because it slides directly straight in. Looking at the light housing itself, as I was talking, these are the pieces here, top and bottom, and then here, top and bottom. That is going to slide into the rails. These are your adjusters for your lights, for back and forth and up and down. So with that, we're going to remove the plastic off of this. Make it all nice and pretty and shiny. You want to remove it before you take it out, before you put it in. One thing you're going to want to do is remove the plastic before
to put the headlight in because the plastic wraps all the way around. And once you get it in there, you may not be able to get it out. All right, now we're going to place the light main assembly here. I took the bulb that came out with it. I have upgraded mine to LEDs, so I got the housing and the LED adapter bracket. So what you want to do is you want to attach the light to it, get all your cords behind it. This is where you're going to line up the pegs from G3 with the 1, 2, 3, and the slide in here and here. So what I like to do is start with, get all the cords in, slide it in, slide it over, you get the one right side in first. And then the other side, if they're in line, it should just come right in. This goes down, locked in place. This goes down, locked in place. And now your headlight is in, ready to go. And I'll turn the lights on, see if she works. And she looks like she works just fine. So with that, I'm going to go and head over to the driver's side, do the same installation, removal first, start with the main light, and then unplug the light bulb, go to the side marker, do the unscrew, replace the side marker, replace the main light, and then we'll be ready to go. All upgraded to the Raxium G3 lights with the halo and the side marker. All right, so now we're going to go to the driver's side, same process. We're going to pop clips, pick them up. This one tends to slip a little bit on mine, so I'm going to put a little holder there. And then this one goes up twice. And then we're going to get the out. Then we're going to unclip the light. So mine was previously taken apart. So this screw has been replaced with a Phillips, so not a 7mm. So you won't need a 7mm. You may need a 7mm or whatever screw is in there. So I'm going to remove the small screw. I'm not sure I have any. And I can reuse the washer with the new one. So this one just slides forward, just like that. I'm going to flip it like we did the other one. Just down step. Pick up the light bulb. Then we're going to get the new one. Okay, it'll be the same process. We want to remove the white tape over the hole. We're going to put in the bulb. Mine is LED, so you find big, small, small. Match up with big, small, small. Put them in. This one was a little challenging with the last one. I'm assuming, here we go. Just like that. And then make sure she faces down, because the hole is down here. So with that being said, we're also going to remove the screws that it came with. So we'll use that screw. And use my washer. And it should work out like that. Hook up the lights. No problem. Click. Same thing. Slide, rail, hole, buttons. And then take these and line them up. And these are those. Right in just like that. Then we're going to take the washer and the screw. And I'm going to put this in there. And that will lock the side marker in place. Make sure if you're using a washer that you're centering it so it has a good. Yeah. I'll check the light, make sure the light works before you get too far. Light works. And the other side, other one, and we'll put the other main light in. All right, we've got the side marker in on driver's side. Now we're going to put the main bulb housing in. I did remove the original bulb that came with it and replace it with my LED, so I did that again. Now make sure you're lining these up straight. And then from here, we're going to hook up my bulb, clickety click,
That'll go back inside. Same thing. We're going to follow the same process we did before. We're going to go into the left here. Get that one lined up. And like I said, this may take a little bit of figuring out and moving around, and that's okay. Take your time. Alrighty, another way I found, I was having challenges with this one getting it in, so I actually took the side marker out. And see the side marker, you can clearly identify where the brackets go, and the brackets go up here, so that way it makes life a lot easier to get the light in, so you can go both ways. If you're having a challenge, you can take the side marker out, and then put your bulb in, and then I will just go in and pull in the side marker, and the side marker should shoot it here. There, side marker is in. Then I'll take my stainless screw with my washer. And you will hard up that. There, now she's all set. Pretty. Check the lights, make sure they work. And very much work good.
So that is going to wrap it up for my review and the install of the Raxium G2 Euro headlights with the parking lights, chrome housing, and clear lens, fitting all 1997 through 2003 F-150s, and you can find these right here at AmericanTrucks.com.